Hello, my name is Zach. I'm an independent developer for the game Xenoscape. This is a project I've been working on for about a month now. A quick description of the game would be a roguelike evolution simulator. And what I mean by evolution simulator would be something similar to Pokemon, which is an RPG evolution simulator. Characters are unlocked and changed through evolution and combining different types. In this game, I have three typings. These would be, or in this game, I have nine typings actually, which would be fire, water, and earth. Are the first three. What you see here is the fire items, which I'm adding in, putting some names, stats, and a quick description for each one. Fire, water, and earth, and then you have smoke, which I might rename to gas. I don't know. Smoke, metal, and plant. And then the last three, which are life, cyborg, and robot. And each of these types is made up of a combination of two of the other types. So you have something that's like, say, smoke. You would combine a fire and a water to get that. This works with the character leveling up and combining characters later on. It's kind of how you would unlock characters throughout the game. So as you see, I've got a lot of items to add in here. I added 10 items for fire, water, and earth, and my plan being that each of these items would be usable by that type, and then further on usable by combinations of the same type. I have all the items in the game here, so I just added these in, and I made them physics objects as well, gave them a light. The light is based on the color, so which would be the item type. And once set on, they go into your inventory, release quite a low smoke particle, which I will change a little bit later on. So the next thing I did was I added a little numbering system to these items. So stackable items have a number towards them. That's a health potion, which would be 20 of those. And you see I changed the particle to the second one. I went back and I redid this particle. Sorry about the video, it seems to crop weird here. But what I ended up doing in the end was I went for more of like a firework type of particle. See, at the beginning I had these wavy trails, which were really cool with the smoke, but didn't seem to fit what I was doing very well. I had this issue where they were just huge and all this kind of stuff. So what I ended up doing is I took that little coin sprite away from the end. And then later on I went back into my code and I was able to change the color of the particle, like the whole particle based on the color of the item. So you can go over an item, you'll see that later. I think that's implemented in this one. No. Okay, this is just me checking if the equipment, weapon equipment and item are all able to go into correct slots. You have a weapon equipment item. There's going to be 10 weapons for each class. This is what you saw me adding in earlier. 10 weapons for fire, water, and earth. And then along with that, there's equipment as well. So you saw that added in. Equipment goes in the second slot. I don't have that set in. I think this is me actually trying to figure out how to get, you drag your weapon into the weapon slot, but you can't drag your weapon into the equipment slot or the third slot, which is the wild card slot. So I wasn't able to get this working at first, but I think this is just a video of me trying to figure this out. I think each item has an item type, and that item, or item slot type, and that's what determines if it goes into the right place. Yes. So it looks like I ended up figuring this out. I went to the item slot and I think I added something. I'm not sure what I did. We will see what came out of my beautiful brain here. Man. You look at how long you have to write these lines of C++, like C#. It's like taking up the entire screen. Event data, pointer drag, get component, UI item, parent slot, get component, rect transform, anchored position. That's a lot to write for something very simple. This only tends to happen with me when I'm doing these like on drag on drop methods, but haven't a lot in this code. Looks like there I was able to get the slots for the equipment working, but I had a problem where it was like you could swap the parts, and I think I'm fixing that. I guess I forgot to add that code. This is me just adding the code where you equip the item and it changes the player's stats based on that item. Spent a good 10 minutes on this because I couldn't remember what the stats were, and instead of a plus equals, I decided to use equals plus equals. Some incredible coding there. Looks like I went back and changed that, thank God. Yes. This video is really sped up, so this is like 20 minutes of me screwing with that stupid thing just to make it look nice. That just removes that, removes the item from the inventory. And this is, see if it was it's dropped into an equipment slot. So this is when you drop an item over another item and they swap. So it equips the item that you dropped there and it removes the item that you took off. And this is adding it for the empty slot, so you drag it from your inventory into there, and it will equip the item, change the stats based. And the last case for that was if you had an item and you moved it out of your equipment slot into the regular inventory, which is this last case. Look at this. Event data, pointer drag, equipped. I see that one wasn't that long, but they got very long. It's very frustrating. Oh, look at that. You can see the colorized particles. Yes, I have that. And this is when I got it working. If you look over on the right there, you can actually see the stats changing on the character, which I thought was really cool. This took quite a while, but thanks for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, or just don't. I don't know, man. Live your life your way. But I'm very glad I got this working, and as you can see, the stats changed correctly. Anyways, see you next time.